Welcome to Good Morning, Maddie. Alright, so today's video, how to cope with losing a parent and someone you love.
Are you listening? Damn.
Alright, so this is a long-awaited video that it's taken me a long time to do and a long time to explain, but I finally have the guts to do this video today, and I really felt like it was high time. 4 dates in my life, there are constant reminders. 15th of March, 25th of March, 26th of March, 10th of April. Those dates are my mother's death, my father's death, Mother's Day, and my father's birthday. All of these things happen within a really, really short pace of time, and it always reminds me that this really happened. I lost both my parents within a short space of time, within 3 years, both of them. My mom on the 15th of March 2008, and my father on the 25th of March 2011. My mom was out of illness and neglect, and my father out of cancer. And I want to give you just a know-how of the things that I've learned on how to deal with death and losing a parent or someone you love. Some of the weird things that happened to me when I lost my parents. I had lots of people trying to tell me, hey, you need to grieve for 30 days and grieve for 25 days because in our Congolese and African culture, this is how it's done. I'm Congolese, by the way. And for me, that did not really stand and that didn't really work with me. And I realized that one thing that I've learned from this situation is don't let people tell you how to grieve. Your pain is your pain. It's not anybody else's pain. It's not their parents. It's not their brothers and sisters and boyfriend or girlfriend or husbands or mothers or children that they've lost. It's the person that is gone. You know, you are connected to that person. Nobody else is connected to that person. So don't let people tell you how to grieve because they don't know. They haven't been there. They haven't been in your shoes. If they had, then they'd have enough sense not to tell you that. Another thing that I learned is when going through grief and loss, just let it out. You have to let out the emotions, the anger, if you want to scream, if you want to cry, but just let it out. If you don't let it out, you will explode. It will just come back to you at some point in your life. So just make sure you give yourself that chance to just express yourself, because tears are there to almost cleanse us. They let out all this stress that's inside of us that's really toxic sometimes, and we never really know what to do with it. So don't hold back, let it out. Okay, so another thing that I've learned from losing someone close to me, it's okay to be mad. It's really okay to be angry, to just feel like you want to break something or insult somebody, or like be mad at the person that has left you behind. Just, if you're mad at a person that's passed away and has left you, it's okay to be mad. It's a feeling of abandonment. It's a feeling like, how could you just leave me like this? How could you just not even warn me that you were going away? You didn't even say goodbye. You didn't give me enough chance to get prepared. And that's normal for human beings to feel this way. So if you're mad, you're mad. It was difficult at first to accept, other people's love and appreciation. But one thing I would say is accept help. Let others help you. Let others be there for you, because when others see your pain, it's only a gift for you to allow them to be there with you and to share that moment. And at this time as well, you probably don't even have enough strength for yourself, and there are times where you need a friend, or you need a stranger's help. You know, just people who are really genuinely interested and concerned in helping. So allow other people to help you. Allow other people's love. Allow their gifts, whether it's a hug, or if it's food, or if it's finance, or if it's whatever they want to give to you. Just allow it to happen. You know, when you're down, you know, you're not weak. You know, you need that to be able to get back up. You will feel alone. You will feel alone sometimes, but it doesn't mean that you are alone. It means that for me, that aloneness was so strong, and especially because if you lose one person close to you, it's hard. But if you lose two people, like your parents or children or your husband or your family, like few members in your family, it really hurts. Like, it really just takes from you. But the fact that you're alone, okay, it doesn't mean it's a curse. You being alone, you're a gift. You're a gift that your parents has left behind. You're a gift to other people. You're a gift because you need to be there. You're the only representation or the only connection of that other person which everybody remembers. And that's what you need to just know, is that you are that gift for those memories. You are that gift. Every time people see your face, every time people hear your voice, they will be able to connect with the memories and just remembering who your parents were or who your husband or your friend were, because you're still here. Yeah, a lot of people say to me, will it last forever? Okay, will that pain last forever? I can't say. I know it won't. It's definitely a no. And a lot of people say to me, you know, you're so young. You're only 36 and you lost your parents so young. I was 28 when my mom passed away, and I was 31 when my dad passed away. But how do you handle that? And all I can say to you is grief is like a bullet wound. The first time you're hit or you have an open wound, it hurts like hell. Like really, really, really hurt. And there's nothing you can do about the pain. You need assistance, you need healing, you need support, and that's all you can do, is just accept it. And in the first couple of days, in the first 6 months, it will still hurt. The pain is excruciating, but it will slowly die down. After about a year, I can't say it's going to be better. The first year is hard, but you'll get there. The second year gets a little better. Just the way a wound gets healed is the same way in which your spirit and your soul and your body gets healed emotionally, mentally, and physically. Because wounds, they bruise and then they scar. And then the only thing that you remember is that little scar in your body, which reminds you that you've been shot. Death is for the living, which means that all good things come to an end. However, just because all good things come to an end, it's a reminder. It means that you need to do life so much better than you've ever wanted to do it before. Be who you're called to be. Move the world, change things, change your environment, do things that will make a change. And once you are healed and once you feel like you're strong enough, then with the gift that you are, you can go to other people and be a gift to them. You can share that experience into a beautiful lesson. You can share that with people who you've never met. You can connect with other people who feel that pain. You become more sensitive to people. You are more empathetic. And that is something that I've learned from losing a parent and people that I loved. If you have dealt with something like this, and if you are one of those people who've recently have experienced something like this, or in the past, and you can connect with this and you're struggling, there is hope. Comment underneath the video. I'd love to hear your story, but most of all, if you know someone that really needs to hear this message, share this video with your friend. My name is Matty. You've been watching Good Morning Matty, and I'll see you again really soon.